Ladies and gentlemen, dreamers and achievers, today I want to remind you of something powerful. Life is not about luck, it's about clarity, action, and belief. Every great success story you've ever heard was once just a dream in someone's mind. But dreams alone don't change lives. It's the steps you take that transform vision into reality. So let me share with you 7 simple yet powerful steps to get anything you want in life. Step 1. Get crystal clear on what you want. If you don't know where you're going, how will you ever get there? Success begins with clarity. Write down your goals. Be specific. Don't just say, I want to be successful. Say, I want to build a business that earns 6 figures, or I want to lose 20 pounds by December. Clarity gives power. Step 2, believe it's possible. Most people fail before they even start because they doubt themselves. If you don't believe in your dream, no one else will. Faith in yourself is the fuel that will carry you through challenges. Say to yourself, if it's possible for others, it's possible for me too. Step 3, create a solid plan. Dreams without plans are just wishes. Break your big vision into smaller, achievable steps. If your goal is financial freedom, what do you need to do this week, this month, this year? Success is not magic, it's method. Step 4, take massive action. You can have the best plan in the world, but if you don't take action, nothing changes. Action beats hesitation. Action beats fear. Don't wait until everything is perfect. Start now, start messy, start scared, but just start. Progress creates momentum. Step 5, stay consistent. Anyone can start strong, but very few stay consistent. Consistency is where dreams turn into reality. Even if you take small steps daily, they compound into massive results. Winners are not the most talented, they are the most consistent. Step 6, learn, adapt, and improve. You will face failures, you will face setbacks, but remember this, failure is not the opposite of success, it's a stepping stone toward it. Learn the lesson, adjust your strategy, and keep moving forward. Growth comes through challenges. Step 7, never give up. Persistence beats resistance. Many people quit just inches before success. Don't be one of them. Hold on to your vision, even when it's hard. The road to success is not always easy, but it's always worth it. If you refuse to give up, nothing can stop you. My friends, success is not reserved for the lucky few. It's reserved for those who are clear, who believe, who plan, who act, who stay consistent, who learn, and who never give up. Follow these 7 steps, and there will be no limit to what you can achieve. Because the truth is, you already have everything you need inside you. The strength, the courage, and the determination. Now it's time to use it. Go out there, follow these steps, and get everything you want in life. The first step to getting anything you want in life begins with clarity. Most people wander through life with vague wishes, saying things like, I want to be successful, I want to be happy, or I want more money. But these statements are too general to create any real direction. If you don't know what you truly want, you'll end up chasing everything and catching nothing. Clarity is like turning on a light in a dark room. It allows you to see the path clearly. When you become specific about your goals, your mind starts to align with your vision, and opportunities that were once invisible begin to appear. Imagine telling yourself, I want to earn an extra $0 a month by starting an online business, or I want to run a marathon within the next year. The moment you state your desire clearly, it transforms from a vague dream into a target you can aim for. This kind of precision gives your mind a roadmap to follow. Clarity also fuels motivation, because when you know exactly what you're after, you have a reason to wake up early, work late, and push through challenges. Without it, even small obstacles can discourage you, because you don't have a strong vision pulling you forward. Think of a ship at sea. Without a destination, it drifts endlessly with the current. But when the captain knows the exact port, every decision, every turn, and every adjustment on the journey is made with purpose. Life works the same way. So take time to sit down, reflect, and define exactly what you want in your career, health, relationships, or personal growth. Write it down, make it vivid, and keep it in front of you every single day. Once you're crystal clear on what you want, half the battle is already won, because clarity creates focus, and focus creates results. Belief is the foundation of every great achievement, and that's why the second step is about truly believing that what you want is possible. Far too often, people set goals but secretly doubt themselves, and that hidden disbelief quietly sabotages their efforts. If you don't believe in your dream, you won't fully commit to it, and if you don't commit, you'll never give it the energy it needs to come alive. Belief is the fuel that pushes you to keep going when things get tough. Think about all the successful people you admire, athletes, entrepreneurs, leaders. They weren't born with guarantees of success, but they had an unshakable belief that they could make their vision real, even when others laughed at them. When you believe something is possible, your mind opens up to solutions and opportunities that doubt would blind you from seeing. Belief is not just positive thinking. It's choosing to act with certainty, even when the outcome isn't guaranteed. It's waking up every day and telling yourself, I can do this, I deserve this, I will make this happen. That conviction creates confidence, and confidence attracts the right people, resources, and ideas into your life. Belief also helps you silence fear and negativity, because when your inner voice says, I can, no external voice of doubt can shake you. Remember, the limits in life are not out there. They are in your mind. Once you break those mental barriers, you realize that nothing is truly impossible. So nurture your belief, strengthen it with affirmations, protect it from negativity, and feed it with evidence of your progress. The stronger your belief, the stronger your actions will be, and when belief and action work together, success becomes inevitable. The third step is about creating a solid plan, because without a roadmap, even the clearest dream and strongest belief can get lost along the way. A goal without a plan is just a wish, and wishes don't move mountains, action does. When you take the time to break down your big vision into smaller, manageable steps, suddenly what once felt overwhelming becomes achievable. For example, if your dream is to write a book, don't just keep saying one day I'll write it. Instead, create a plan, write 1 page a day, finish a draft in 3 months, edit in the next 2 months, and so on. This way, the dream transforms into a structured path that guides you forward. A plan gives you direction, focus, and a timeline, which are all essential for progress. It also helps you measure how far you've come, and that sense of progress fuels motivation. Without a plan, you might find yourself working hard but not moving closer to your goal, like running on a treadmill. You're moving but not forward. A good plan doesn't need to be perfect, but it should be practical and flexible. Life will always throw challenges your way, and your plan may need adjustments, but having one keeps you anchored and on track. Think of it as a GPS. If you take a wrong turn, it recalculates, but it never loses sight of the destination. The act of planning also builds discipline because it forces you to prioritize your time and energy on what truly matters. So, if you want to achieve anything, don't leave it to chance. Write it down, break it into steps, set deadlines, and commit to following through. A dream plus a plan equals a future waiting to be claimed. The fourth step is to take massive action, because no matter how clear your vision is or how well crafted your plan may be, nothing changes until you move. Action is the bridge between dreams and reality. Too many people spend their lives planning, preparing, and waiting for the perfect time. But the truth is, there is no perfect time. There is only now. You can have all the knowledge in the world, but if you don't apply it, it's useless. Taking action builds momentum, and momentum creates results. Even if your first steps are small, they matter, because progress, no matter how tiny, is still movement forward. Think about learning to ride a bicycle. You don't master balance by reading about it or watching others. You learn by getting on the bike, wobbling, maybe even falling, and trying again until it becomes natural. Success in life works the same way. When you take bold, consistent steps toward your goals, you build confidence and resilience along the way. Action also kills fear because most of the time, fear only grows stronger in hesitation. The moment you move, fear begins to shrink. It's better to take imperfect action today than to wait endlessly for perfection tomorrow. Remember, successful people are not those who sit on the sidelines thinking. They're the ones in the arena, acting, failing, adjusting, and moving forward. Every step you take brings you closer to your dream, and each small victory fuels the next. So stop waiting, stop doubting, and start doing. Take that phone call, write that chapter, launch that project, or sign up for that class. Massive action turns intentions into achievements, and achievements turn into the life you've always wanted. The fifth step is to stay consistent, because consistency is the true secret behind every lasting success. Anyone can start with excitement and motivation, but very few continue with the same energy when challenges appear or when progress feels slow. The truth is, consistency is more powerful than intensity. Doing something small every single day adds up to massive results over time. Just like drops of water can carve out a stone. Think about it. Going to the gym once won't change your body, but going 3 times a week for 6 months will. Writing 1 page a day may not seem like much, but after a year, you'll have a full book. Consistency is what separates those who wish from those who achieve, because it proves your commitment to your vision. The difficulty with consistency is that it requires discipline, especially when motivation fades. There will be days you don't feel like showing up, but those are the most important days to push through. Each time you honor your commitment, you strengthen your habits and your mindset. It's not about being perfect, but about being persistent. Even if you stumble, what matters is that you return to your routine and keep moving forward. Success isn't built in a single breakthrough moment. It's built in the small, repeated actions that compound over weeks, months, and years. Consistency also builds trust with yourself and with others. When you consistently work on your goals, you begin to believe in your own discipline and reliability. Others start to see you as someone who follows through, and opportunities naturally open up to people who keep showing up. In the end, greatness doesn't come from occasional effort. It comes from daily effort. So don't underestimate the power of doing the little things again and again with patience and persistence. Consistency may feel slow, but it's the steady path that leads to extraordinary results. The sixth step is to learn, adapt, and improve, because the road to success is never a straight line. No matter how carefully you plan, you will face setbacks, failures, and unexpected challenges. But here's the truth: failure is not the end, it's feedback. Every obstacle carries a lesson, and every mistake reveals what doesn't work, so you can find what does. The people who reach their goals are not the ones who avoid failure, but the ones who embrace it as part of the journey. Instead of asking, "Why did this happen to me?" they ask, "What can I learn from this?" That simple shift in mindset turns challenges into opportunities for growth. Adaptability is also key, because success requires flexibility. The world is constantly changing, and clinging to one rigid approach can hold you back. If one strategy doesn't work, don't quit, adjust. Think of an airplane flying to its destination. It's off course most of the time, but by making small adjustments, it always arrives where it's supposed to. Your goals are the same. You don't need a perfect path. You need the courage to adapt until you get there. Improvement comes through practice, reflection, and persistence. Each time you learn and adjust, you get stronger, wiser, and better prepared for the next step. Over time, what once seemed impossible becomes natural, simply because you chose to grow through your struggles instead of giving up. Remember, diamonds are created under pressure, and your challenges are shaping you into someone capable of achieving your dream. So when things don't go as planned, don't see it as a failure. See it as training. Learn the lesson, adapt your approach, and keep improving. Growth is not about avoiding difficulties. It's about using them to rise higher. If you can embrace this step, nothing can truly stop you, because every setback will only make you sharper, stronger, and closer to success. The seventh and final step is to never give up, because persistence is the ultimate key that unlocks every dream. Many people start with passion, energy, and determination, but when the journey gets tough, they let go of their vision too soon. The truth is, most dreams fail not because they're impossible, but because people quit too early. Success often lies just beyond the point where most people give up. That's why you must hold on to your vision with unshakable determination, no matter how hard it gets. Every great achievement in history was born from persistence. Thomas Edison failed thousands of times before inventing the light bulb. Walt Disney was rejected countless times before creating his empire. Even the strongest trees stand tall because they never stopped growing, despite storms and seasons of struggle. Quitting guarantees failure, but persistence keeps the door to success open, even when the odds are against you. Persistence doesn't mean you won't feel tired, discouraged, or doubtful. It means you keep going anyway. It's about reminding yourself why you started in the first place and refusing to let temporary setbacks define your future. Each time you push forward when it's easier to quit, you strengthen your resilience and prove to yourself that you are capable of more than you imagined. The road to your dreams will test you. It will challenge your patience, your faith, and your courage. But if you keep moving forward, step by step, you will eventually reach the destination you once thought was out of reach. Success is not for those who are the fastest or the strongest. It's for those who refuse to stop. So when you feel like giving up, remember this: your breakthrough may be just one more try away. Keep believing, keep fighting, and keep going. Because as long as you never give up, your dream will always remain possible.